Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, last week, the Court of Appeal dissolved a bench of the three judges unconstitutionally appointed by Deputy CJ Philemona Mwilu, and then ordered Martha Koome to form an empaneled bench to hear Gachagua's petition. Now, Gachagua has reacted by instructing the courts through a letter that he intends to withdraw all the four petitions, which were supposed to be handled by that bench. Now, this is a very smart and bold move from Rigathi Gachagua, trying to counter whoever had ill intentions of removing him from office. The four petitions back then were supposed to stop the swearing in of Kithure Kindiki until certain issues are addressed. But because that matter has been overtaken by events, Rigathi has done a very bold move by exposing the Deputy CJ. Ionekana kwamba the Deputy CJ worked with these people who wanted to have him out of office. Now, if I may take you through part of the letter that was addressed to the CJ, this is what the letter says. The constitutional and legal issues raised in the above-mentioned pre-impeachment petitions are replicated in the post-impeachment petitions. The above-mentioned post-impeachment petitions have not been withdrawn and are still on record awaiting hearing and determination by the court. In the circumstances, we respectfully request that when placing the petitions that were subject of the appeal before Honorable CJ in compliance with the Court of Appeals directive, please bring to the attention of the Honorable CJ the notice of withdrawal of her ladyship's consideration when empaneling a bench. That is what the letter by Gachagua's lawyer Victor Swanya, that is how it read. So you realize that what Gachagua is trying to communicate to the CJ specifically ni kwamba toa zile four petitions. Now in this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to explore this story further because there is something that Rigathi is targeting. And take a look at this, the timing of this move, when Rigathi has launched his DCP party. Now, before I explore this story further, ladies and gentlemen, kindly support this channel by liking this video. Subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed before, and to our existing subscribers, I want to continue thanking you so much because without you, this channel wouldn't have grown. Rigathi knows very well that right now, he has won big time. The fact that the Court of Appeal raised issues and annulled the move by Deputy CJ Philemona Mwilu to come up with an empaneled bench that was going to listen to Rigathi Gachagua back then, the appeals, the petitions by Rigathi Gachagua. The bench that ended up, we can say disqualifying Rigathi Gachagua and allowing the swearing in of Kithure Kindiki to go on. The fact that the courts annulled that move and Rigathi Gachagua moving with speed, knowing very well that even if it was annulled, the CJ can decide to select another panel that will make the same decision. Now, if the new panel makes the same decision, then Martha Koome atakuwa amemgonga Rigathi Gachagua 10-0. So Rigathi, knowing that that is going to happen, has decided to play smart by withdrawing all those petitions which would have been taken to the panel. Now amezitoa kando, the pre-impeachment petitions amezitoa kando, but he's now focusing on hile impeachment yenyewe kwamba iwe announced kwamba ni kitu ambao ilikuwa null and void. So this is a strategy by Rigathi Gachagua to beat Philemona Mwilu in her own game. And it's again another strategy by Rigathi Gachagua to beat Martha Koome in her own game. Because in the previous analysis we said, and I brought to your attention that I don't think Martha Koome was not aware about the empanelment. I think she was aware, but she chose to play safe. Aliona kwamba if this matter is taken to court like it was taken to court of appeal, alafu the court of appeal annuls it, na ni yeye alikuwa amemake decision, maybe angeonekana kwamba alifanya makosa na side na serikali. So there could have been a deliberate reason why the second in command in the judiciary was given that responsibility, which is not hers, to empanel a bench and allow that bench to look at the issues raised by RIGATHI, Gachagua, you know.
Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, several petitions challenging the process have been withdrawn. Advocates for the petitioners, led by His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, have filed a notice of withdrawal for 4 pre-impeachment petitions in the High Court of Nairobi. These include Petition E522 of 2024 and 3 others, which were part of a consolidated case against the National Assembly and Senate. The withdrawal, by consent, comes as the issues raised are now covered in active post-impeachment petitions awaiting hearing. The High Court has been directed to place the remaining petitions before the Chief Justice to empanel a bench following the Court of Appeal ruling that declared that the bench which allowed Professor Kindiki to be sworn in was illegally constituted.
So, Rigathi amepiga hawa watu 10-0. I mean, 10-0, ladies and gentlemen. Because how else would you term this? Because, look here. The Court of Appeal makes a decision that stops the move by Philemona Mwilu. The matter is taken to the CJ to form another bench to listen to Rigathi Gachagua's petitions. Rigathi Gachagua, before Martha Koome can even make that move of appointing a bench, Rigathi has gone further to withdraw those petitions, which would have been listened to by the new bench. So he has withdrawn those petitions. Now, even if the new bench is brought on board, this new bench will not solve anything because those contentious issues have all been withdrawn. So, ladies and gentlemen, just go below in the comment section and offer your reaction regarding what you see as Rigathi Gachagua's game plan. Rigathi has countered Koome and Deputy CJ Mwilu's plan, because of course they were working on a plan on how to deal with those petitions. And Rigathi realizing that indeed these people are working together, they will again force same decisions on Rigathi's petitions. Now Rigathi has chosen to withdraw those petitions. So even if a new panel is put in place, a new panel of bench is put in place, still there is a problem. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.